Hey, what's going on, guys? Aaron Had on here, episode 3. We're going to be heading back to Reed Thompson at Edgewater to see what he's all about. I do not know whether or not I want to complete those challenges, or quests rather, to get Thomas and Grace to come back to Edgewater willingly. We'll see what Reed has to say first before making a decision. That's an IED, okay. There's a lot of them. I don't know where we are. Actually, no. We're at the Marauder hangout, I believe. Alright, let's go see Reed and see what he has to say. Also, I didn't take their power regulator.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. Unless you can demonstrate to me that we are helpless without her, I see no reason why I should stand down. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. Evidence. Adelaide has a secret, and I want to know what it is. If she's tending crop in her greenhouse, she's discovered something. No? But I will give you a word of advice from the Spacer's Choice Manual of Conduct. If you want to discover the truth about someone, search their belongings.
I'm tempted to just kill him.
You some sort of freelancer?
Got my sights on you.
Tempted to just kill him.
No prison!
Are you out of your mind? You just killed him. A favor? You just made me an accomplice to murdering my boss. I can't. I need to leave. I need to get away from here. I need to get away from you. You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? You got a real twisted sense of chivalry, you know that? Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon the Vale unsupervised.
So I don't think she liked that all too much, and I get it, but wasn't a cool dude. You know? I mean, as simple as that. I had to do it. To whom it may concern, if you are reading this, then I am no longer the outpost administrator for Edgewater. Whether through the shedding of my mortal coil, through natural causes, or through early retirement, the stewardship of Edgewater has passed on to someone else, you. Most importantly, it is imperative that you keep the Spacer's Choice family together. Adelaide McDivitt and her followers have taken camp in the old botanical lab. Their place is here, working with us. Adelaide is impervious to reason and refuses to entertain diplomatic overtures. The only way to induce her into coming back is by heading into the geothermal plant, cutting off her power, and leading her people back to Edgewater. Yeah, so we already know that. Mr. Thompson, your request for additional building materials has been denied. The walls around Edgewater were built 30 years ago by your predecessor. Any alterations, expansions, or repairs to this wall must be signed and approved by your predecessor. If your predecessor is unavailable due to incarceration, re-education, or death, it is your responsibility to obtain a last will and testament demonstrating your predecessor's intentions. Very reasonable, company. Alright, let's, get out of here, I guess. Is there something else in there? Did I miss? Yes. Don't judge me. Okay, this is a... Here it is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's step it up for our pistol, I think. Oh, that looks cool. I'll leave these on for right now. Oh my gosh. Hello.
I think you did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they don't care much for me. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. Thomas always listened to me. Never said I was odd, never tried to... I just want to think of him like that. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him. Here they come!
No prisoners!
Alright, so it looks like we're going to be fighting all the people here. Sucks a little bit, but I think it was the right thing to do. I don't really know. Vending machines. Oh, I can buy stuff. How much money do I have? 313. Okay, I can buy maybe not. Alright, let's get back out into the world and hopefully not die. Jeez, alright, well, I think that was the right decision. I mean, I think that everyone should be together so I can get my spaceship part. But at the same time, I don't really think Reed was the right person to be leading that place. I think someone else should be leading it who has a better sense that the company is evil. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe Adelaide will take over. Not too sure. I guess while I was in the actual cannery, I probably could have gotten one of the manuals for Thomas, but I don't really know if I want to go through with that just yet before finding out what I need to.
Look at that. The snake's come back. You have a peculiar comfort with violence. Killing off my garden, gunning down Reed Thompson. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
We did it! We're going back to Edgewater. We leveled up. Alright. Now let's do... Get our lock picking up to 17. Get our leadership up. Back. These are all things that I don't think are important right now, but I think they'll be nice to have. Parvati. Oh, I didn't know that I could actually increase her perks as well. All right. Peace health. Decrease the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them less likely to attack this companion. Let's just get her some health. I don't know. And oh, we don't have any perk points. Oh, it's for every 2 levels. All right, cool. Now what do I do? Oh, power regulator, obviously. The only real objective here. Okay, now we can leave. Real.
Let's end this quick.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well. Hey, we're finally encumbered. Okay. Need to heal, I think. Yep, okay, and now we need to start dropping some stuff. Okay. I don't need these. How do I drop them? Right click? Nope. Probably tells me, and I'm probably just missing it here. X. X, X. Does this use heavy ammo? I don't really know I'd want that. It might be better. Let me see the sell value. No, I don't really think it's better. More pistols. 20, 20, 20, 22. Oh, that's easy. Let's see. Century Saber. We have a Century Saber. Oh, these are both Century Sabers. Shot cannon we're keeping. Right? Why is... Okay, well, that one's better, apparently. I don't really care to get rid of much more from our inventory right now, because I'm thinking that when we do get to that point, which will be soon, where we're over encumbered again, hopefully I will be able to put some more money into increasing our to increasing our carrying abilities. Let's see here. cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stop picking up everything I see though, just because we're probably getting close to yeah, we're only 8 pounds under. I'm gonna try 2 here. Missed that one. Nice. Alright, let's head over to the spaceship now.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'm not interested. I'm just kidding.
Yes!
Yeah,
I
that'd
mean,
be cool.
Thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Okay. Super quick. Love it.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Oh.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for
I was gonna
engineering
say
will prove
absolutely,
invaluable
probably
in the
not.
event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay, up the ladders. Wow, this is a big ship. It did not look this big on the ground. Or outside, sorry. Nice.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Oh my gosh, the guy before me named it the Unreliable. Nice.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Oh.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay.
I thought it was
If you
going
have
to be
any
sort of a
questions,
meme.
come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Journal, here we go. On the groundbreaker. Okay. Cool.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Wow, I'm still so impressed with how
Let's
quick
talk on your
it
fridge.
is. I wonder how quick this will be. Nice. Oh, I can't run? Okay. I didn't think I'd be able
That's
to
not
shoot.
the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
Still haven't even been able to use this yet. It's such a cool looking thing, too. Alright, let's see what this guy wants.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
I forget to get the holographic shroud.
I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated.
I've been promising all these
anything
people
else
to
I
do
can
all
help
these
you with?
things, and I haven't done like any of them.
Be seeing you.
So, I want to go get the holographic shroud. Yeah. So I can't leave, but I think I can still get on my ship. I don't even have my partner anymore. Am I just over encumbered, I wonder? I am over encumbered. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, let's see what I can't do here. Keep the weapons, I guess. I don't know. Let's get rid of... I mean, none of these things weigh, like, anything. I think I'm going to have to get rid of something here. This is worth 31.1, 5.6. So you know what? Oh my gosh. I can run. I can run. We're back in this.
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded, and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
I need that holographic shroud.
Hey there. You talked to Mr. Udom yet? I'm afraid I can't let you through without his say-so.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why I'd gotta. Do you? Have yourself a pleasant day.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey there.
Whoa, let me reread one of those dialogues.
I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon. Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade.
Oh, man.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
I wanted to get the holographic shroud and I forgot about it. Like an idiot, dude.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler. But she's no match for your pal Gladys.
I can sell stuff. Very cool. All right. I don't think I want hey, I have weapon mods? Oh my gosh. I had no idea. All right. Let's see here. Is there any way to 507 bits? I mean, I guess. I don't know. All right. Let's see. What is she selling here? I'm gonna purchase this restricted stock. What does this mean? I don't know what this means. Okay, I guess I'll take one of these. Increases the range at which inner traceable objects are highlighted. Interesting. Stendo sight. Interesting. Mag 2 power. Aha, interesting. All right. Ooh. Oh, I don't have that much money. All right. Cool. All right, let's go talk to this dude, get our ship back. I'm trying to remember where I came here at all. Oh, to talk to,
Go back to Byzantium.
your desk for this big-ass room, but...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Oh boy.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
What?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Oh, you know what? No.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Cool. Alright. Gladys? Yeah. Weren't we just talking to Gladys? Alright, well, first I'm gonna go get the shroud because... oh, I just wish I grabbed it before.
Hey, you got a second?
Who are you?
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang. Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion. Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress. Additionally, I have several years... Wait, what? You sure? I was kinda on a hot streak. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Alright, well, that was interesting. Now I just have another companion here who doesn't know me, but...
welcome back. Do wipe the blood and
wants
space
to,
dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you.
join the crew, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we need to get up. Oh, I ranked up again. All right, let's see. 2 range, 2 defense, 2 dialogue, stealth, 3 stealth actually, and then 1 for melee. Perks. This is what I'm most excited about here. You know what? I think... Interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna go for that. That's fine. Oh, codex. Oh, I guess it's just like a things, I believe. Let me check. Holy crap. All right. Nice. All right. Cool, I guess. That's now, I'm not necessarily sure how this hologram suit thing works. Oh, okay.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about anything else before we moved on?
Let's see if I can't equip. Did not. Not sure where it is. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, it's not something you equip then, I suppose.
Hey, be careful with those crates.
Going the wrong way.
Halcyon news.
Let's do journal. Let's do this first. I like the setup inside of here. Pretty cool looking. And I'm sort of hoping that introducing, gosh, forget her name, Parvati, introducing her to this engineer lady might, you know, help us long term. Oh, another door. Keep not understanding those to be doors.
Are those XF411s?
Was a time I wanted to be an engineer.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Felix Millstone. Nice to see you out of docking bay. Keeping your nose clean?
Yes, ma'am. Been at least a couple weeks since my last nose-related incident.
Uh-huh. I'm glad to see you in a captain's custody. Just try not to steal any critical parts from my ship.
It's possible I got caught lifting some spare parts a couple years back, but it was only just that one time. Honest.
I'd tell you to stay out of trouble, but I know you'll find it anyway. Whatever you do, just make sure I don't find out.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Cool. Alright, now let's go talk to... I'm confused here. Alright. Return to the unreliable and ask Parvati about Junlei. Thanks for... Okay. I guess let's actually stop and ask Gladys along the way here. Because we will be going back to the unreliable at some point, so why not? Just ask Gladys on the way. Also, is Gladys the lady we talked to when we first came in? I think it really is.
Can we
Okay.
rent an upstairs room?
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again? Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits. Okay.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Nice. Cool. Alright, well, let's head back to the ship.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
What? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. Let it do its thing. Looking for...
Like what I did with the place?
Is, I guess, where the monster would be.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold. Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope? Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
And we leveled up. On the next episode, we're going to be spending our new skill points. And I guess we're also going to be buying a nav key. So, it's going to be fun. But thanks for tuning in.